In an ever-increasing world of veganism, there needs to be a viable option for flavoursome, plant-based food. People don't like to compromise for flavour, and eating meat is one of the most divisive arguments in the culinary world, with chefs like Gordon Ramsay swearing by meat consumption, compared to someone like Doug McNish, who lives the plant life. What about the layman though? Well, if we want some of the best, we go to the Meatless Farm Company. This is their startup story. In Startup Stories, we follow startups who have made it big, to help you understand their business ins and outs, and use this knowledge to boost your own. Make sure to like our videos and subscribe to the channel. We promote small businesses, and every extra subscription makes us more effective for them. The Meatless Farm Company started in 2016. Morten Toft Beck, their founder, was keen for him and his young family to reduce their meat consumption. They faced a problem that millions of vegans experience. There was no flavour. There were no tasty options. Food doesn't provide the same happiness when the flavour isn't there. So, he decided to give people an option. The Meatless Farm Company described themselves as pioneers of texture and taste, with their experts putting taste above all else. What else could you want from a food company? They say the taste is in the detail, but what is the detail? Let's have a look at what the products consist of. There are now over 600,000 vegans in the UK, and the number is only rising. Here's what they have as one of their best options. The Meatless Farm Company's Meatless Mince is full of different types of proteins and fibres, such as pea, chicory and soya. It uses natural flavourings to try and emulate a meaty flavour, cellulose and vegetable extracts to get that thicker texture, and is chock full of vitamins and minerals. If it does what it says on the tin, it should be a great product. The real question is, does their marketing match the true flavour? Are they really the tasty option? Well, let's have a look at what the customers are saying. A first review to have a look at is this one. One common issue with vegan substitutes can be the aftertaste that soya leaves behind. I personally tried Veganuary, and my first meal was the most disgusting soya burger. If the Meatless Mince can make a burger without that aftertaste, it'd be very welcome. Aphrodizzy at least seems to think it does. I then had a little scroll through Twitter, just to see what people were really thinking. Sid loved the texture and taste, and it looks like we're onto a winner. Others said they had the best burgers. Not everyone's convinced though. It may be that instead of simply having to get the taste right, the Meatless Farm Company and its compatriots need to change the world's attitude towards veganism and meat-free diets. So, how is the Meatless Farm Company trying to push the message? Well, they've put out a TV ad. Focusing once again on taste, a vital USP for their product, they're telling the world that they're meat-free, not taste-free. Firstly, this is great for their branding. It puts their name out there to a more varied audience. Previously, it's likely they were exclusively hitting the vegan and vegetarian market. A TV ad puts them out to the food market as a whole, and with the rise of veganism, vegan cooks and more, it might actually convert some people. They've timed it well. They're hitting a trend, and they will likely profit from it. Trends can make big, big bucks. Let's quickly look at trends. You see them all over social media. You often see them here on YouTube. They're basically just popular topics, but they can be used to make money. If you can see when something is becoming a big trend, you can tailor your marketing to those trends. You can push your business in the direction that the trends go. If we're talking meatless, look at Veganuary and the vegan KFC burger. Trend hit, but it can go wrong. Look at the Burger King Meatless Whopper, cooked on the same grill as their meat. Trend missed. Whichever genius came up with that should have been sacked. If you can learn to spot trends, you can be a first mover. First mover advantage can be important in business, and so keeping up with trends can actually help you profit. I've said it before with Brewdog, but I'll say it again. A way to grow any business is to have good values and stick to them. The Meatless Farm Company's values are phenomenal, as with most meatless companies, but they truly lean into them. This is especially important for the environment. Global warming, of course, isn't just a trend, but it's similar, where companies need to swiftly adapt to almost just tick a box. The Meatless Farm Company don't just tick the box, they make sure they're actually making a difference. Their products have only a fraction of the effect on the environment that meat does. Sticking to their values has actually helped with their fundraising. Channel 4, known for their Dare to be Different style, invested a 7-figure sum in the Leeds-based company. Morten Toft Beck stated that they align with their values, and Vinay Solanki, head of Channel 4's Commercial Growth Fund, stated, The Meatless Farm Company's innovation and sustainability credentials are inspiring, and we hope that, through advertising across our channel portfolio and reaching our valuable core 16 to 34 audience, will help support their impact and growth journey. The meatless market is on the rise. In 2018, there were £740 million in sales for meatless food products, and the market is only growing. As the number of vegans grow, the target audience grows, and so profits grow. The Meatless Farm Company have set themselves up for a long and successful tenure. What can we learn, courtesy of the Meatless Farm Company? Firstly, focusing on important values to underpin your brand can help to achieve endorsement and fundraising. It also helps to make your brand marketable. However, you must stick to it, as going against your own values can have a negative effect on growth. Secondly, spotting trends and adapting to them quickly can help you gain a first mover advantage, which can be incredibly valuable in the business world. Finally, focus on what your customers actually want. If they want flavour, give them some goddamn flavour. And that's the Meatless Farm Company. That's their story.